tell us about our encounter concept today?
It's Vampirates. Which that's already sounds interesting. So it's merchant vessels setting sail from ports in the kingdom have been disappearing before arriving at their destination. While this isn't completely unheard of, the number of vessels has ticked up to nearly double in recent months. As the party's investigation continues, they learn that the majority of the vessels that have gone missing all seem to be hauling slaves as their primary merchandise. Once the PCs follow or join the slave trader vessel, they are attacked by vampire pirates while at sea in complete darkness. The PCs learn that this nest of vampires avoids deadly adventurers by taking out slave trader ships, which the adventurers are also likely to avoid. Oh no, the slave trader ships are also likely to avoid adventurers, which that's smart. And with the collection of slaves, it allows the nest to feed for months, and the recent uptick is because of a new leader, one with a much stronger thirst. So he has ordered twice as many attacks to feed his hunger.
What do you think about this, Christian?
I like it. It feels very much in theme with the encounters on the Savage Seas that you guys just gave away.
Yeah.
It's very ghost salt marshy. It would be a good excuse to get players out on the sea and play around with those the sailing event, the sailing rules that came out last year.
Oh yeah,
because those are a fantastic set of rules, but I think people, a lot of players are very, they like to stay on land, and they don't like the thought of that wide open ocean where there's nothing to do for weeks at a time. So this is a good way to get people out.
Oh, absolutely.
And also you're saving slaves. So all your lawful good people are just going to just lap into this thing instantly, as they should.
Alan Tucker on Twitch says, "See, the vampires are just doing their civic duty by attacking slaver ships." I was like,
I was like, wait a second, the vampires are just feeding on. Oh nope. Okay, I see where this is going. I guess that comes back to me. Like, I always look at bad guys as just good guys in need of being reformed. They're just one step away.
Well, technically, they're just thirsty. I mean, they gotta eat, right? They're predators, So
yeah.
Unless they want to drink like the blood of like a dog, I guess. But I mean, you gotta survive. So this could be a great example of enemies that aren't really evil. The reason they attack the slavers is because they feel like those people aren't going to be missed, and the slaves are already slaves. They're going to have a crappy life, so they're doing them a favor. I think it could go either way.
Yeah, or if you want to turn this into more of like a Sophie's Choice sort of thing, they're eating the slavers. The slaves they're converting into more vampires. Because the slaves are all close to death, so they're actually saving them from their fate by turning them.
That's genius, man. That really is great. I love that.
This is the sort of thing that I do all the time.
Yeah. That's what we love about
Sophie's
our show.
Choice, the D&D campaign, is basically what I run.
That's awesome. What do you think, Ian? Got anything to touch on?
Can vampires even sail across the ocean? Because that whole moving water thing.
Oh, I have no idea. Is that really? I didn't recall that was that actually in the Monster Manual?
Well, no, I feel like it is, yes, but although the thing is, they're immersed in moving water. Now I think about it.
Well, don't go swimming, I guess.
Swimming.
Hadn't really thought about that. Honestly, I can't take 100% credit for this. There was a passing comment in Supernatural when he meets, he allies himself. When he allies himself, and he asks him what he did, and he says Vampirates, and he's like, I've never heard that before. He's like, really? That's like the first thing that came to my mind. So I can't say. While I wrote all this and all the details, it was certainly inspired by a couple lines in Supernatural, which is awesome inspiration for your D&D ventures.
Vampire takes 20 acid damage if it ends its turn in running water.
Well, then, as long as it doesn't end up in the water, it'll be okay.
In this edition, anyway.
Anyways, I think that'll do it for our encounter concept, Vampirates.